Hi there, I'm Lisa Taylor. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, so when you have problems, and I know we all face problems, but list out all the problems that you're facing right now. And then look at the list and recognize that all of those problems, though they seem large sometimes, are a complete distraction. They are a distraction from where we want to be placing our thought. They are distracting us from the path we really want to be on, which is the path of spirit. You know, the Bible says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Being transformed means transforming your thought from focusing on problems. What we focus on expands. We don't want to expand the problems, people. Transforming your thought from focusing on the problems, the illusion of the five physical senses, 3D illusion, to spirit. Be transformed, the renewing of your mind into the understanding that God is all, that spirit is all, that the problems, though they may loom large as temptations to focus on, are not going to bring you any solutions. Focusing on the problem isn't it. And this spiritual law that we talk about, that I'm invested in, that you are all invested in, if you're watching this, you're invested in it. Spiritual law is not like the quick fix that you apply to matter to get the solution. Spiritual law is what we live by so that those problems diminish in our awareness and are no longer problems. It's not like we're applying spirit to matter. We're not doing that. God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And that sound mind is not based in matter, is not based in mortal sense testimony. It's based in spirit. It's based in, and you know, I am challenged with this every day. I don't know about you, but the problems try to creep up as reality, and it can tempt us to be distracted by it. And so it's keep coming back. Every single time, keep coming back. What does Mrs. Eddy say? In Science and Health, she says, human thought never produced the least portion of true being. So thinking about ourselves humanly and diving into all the problems and trying to fix the problems never produced the least portion of true being. We're only going to gain the true sense of our being by looking at the true sense of our being, not by looking at the problems. So let's commit to that way of being, that way of focusing, thinking, reflecting divine mind, better way of saying it. She talks about, in Science and Health, another quote from Science, that all the evidence of physical sense and all the knowledge obtained from physical sense must yield to science, to the immortal truth of all things. So that sense, that material sense of things must yield to science, and that's science with a capital S, meaning the law of God, meaning the law of good, meaning the reality of our being truly spirit, S, capital S, spirit, God-based, God-derived, God expressed, and that's the reality of our being. So don't get distracted by the problems. That is not where our focus needs to be. To find the solution, we must dive into spirit, 100%. Dive into spirit, claim it. You have the authority and the dominion to claim it. That's who God made us to be. God made us spirit, spirit expressed. That's all we are, solid spirit. So stay in that path, and then the problems will diminish. They will diminish from your awareness, and they will no longer be tempting you as a reality. So I am practicing this as well, because there are all sorts of problems that creep up, that try to nip you at the heels. Stomp on them. Focus on spirits, focus on God, focus on life. God is amazing. All right, lots of love, you guys. Share this out if you like this. And this is actually something that we talked about this morning in Morning Metaphys. So if you haven't tried it, go to lisataylorcs.com and sign up for the free trial. You got nothing to lose. All right, lots of love. Talk to you soon.